Hello.
Hello, we are in Nebraska. Finally, we're heading home.
We're heading home. We are in Nebraska. We're in Henderson, Nebraska at the, is it Prairie? Yep, Prairie Oasis campground. It's lovely. It's beautiful here, big open skies, really friendly people. We'll show you around the campground too.
A bunch of swings and stuff.
There's a swing set. There's a sand pit with lots of toys.
Yeah, but I'm talking about those metal swings. I'm talking about those wood swings.
Oh yeah, they have the wooden swings that you can sit in and enjoy. They have a porch swing over by the office. They have a whole bin of toys for the kids to play with. They have horseshoes. I think I saw a volleyball net over there. That's that one where you throw the metal piece that looks like the letter U and you try to get it on the pole. So Lydia's having some dinner right now. We just drove about, he's gone. We just drove about 7.5 hours from, I'm tired. Where did we come from? Colorado.
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs, that's right, Cascade, Colorado. We spent a good amount of time in Colorado, about 8 days. So last time we did a video, we were in Florida. So from Florida, we went to see my mom. So we stopped in Louisiana. We stayed at a state park right outside of New Orleans. We stayed there just for a couple nights. We didn't venture in New Orleans too much. We went to the Villalobos Rescue Center. If you're a Pit Bull and Parolee fan, that was really cool to see. You can tell that the dogs are very well loved and cared for, and that was a nice experience.
I heard that Mommy and Dad had watched a show named Pit Bulls and Parolee.
Yeah, we used to watch it a lot. We don't have cable anymore, so we don't really watch. We haven't watched it in a while, but it was really cool to go there and see the rescue center. After we left New Orleans, we went to Texas. We went to Granny Franny's. That was really fun. So we stayed, we plugged in at my mom's house in Houston, and we basically just stayed inside of her house though, and played at the pool and visited with them and visited with family, and that was really great. We were there for about 8 days. Get. Just flies, baby. It's okay. Hold on just one sec. Sorry. The AC water was dripping on the rug, so I wanted to move that. So after we left Houston, we went to Austin. We stayed at McKinney State Park, and we were there for 2 nights. We didn't do much there because our first day we went for a hike, and Miss Lydia took a big wipeout, and her poor little knees were really banged up. But they're like almost all the way healed now, which is great. We had a terrible ant infestation while we were
So terrible. Like it was in luckily it was not in the food section.
Yes, luckily it wasn't in our pantries. I guess some of our neighbors at McKinney State Park had ants in their pantry. So we're just filling in like where we've been, and we're at McKinney State Park right now. Wouldn't suggest staying there. It's very pretty, but the ants are everywhere. Like it's out of control.
Ants in my trailer.
I got ants in my trailer.
So we boogied out of there and we went to San Angelo, Texas, San Angelo State Park. Basically all we did was we stayed there for a night and did ant removal. I mean, we vacuumed out the van twice. We tried a couple different natural remedies, and then we picked up some ant bait, put that in there. A couple days later, we didn't see any more ants, so that was a good thing.
It killed them.
But man, those ants, that was wild. I guess they were coming in from probably everywhere, but Chris noticed the electrical cord from the van, you know, plugging into having electricity and having power in the van. They were crawling up the electric cord and into the van, and they were everywhere. I've never seen so many ants in my life.
Killed ants for like 4 hours one night.
It was insane. It was insane. But it's over, so that's good. So then after San Angelo, we went to New Mexico. We went to Roswell, New Mexico. We stayed at Bottomless Lake State Park in New Mexico. That was amazing. That was beautiful. It was this big, beautiful lake just surrounded by big red rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got pictures of that.
Yeah, we took a lot of pictures, and we'll put up pictures and do like little videos of all that. And we got to explore Roswell, New Mexico, which was really fun. We went to the UFO museum. That was cool. And we got some good Mexican food and walked around and checked out the shops.
And I just got back from looking at the showers.
How are they?
Best the whole campground
Nice.
experience. Like, the best.
Can't wait to take a shower.
Me either.
So then after Roswell, New Mexico, we got a hot tip from a local to check out Blue Hole, which is a natural spring that
It's a sinkhole.
it's a sinkhole, and what is it, like 3,000 gallons of water, fresh
per minute.
what?
3,000 gallons of fresh
Oh.
water per minute.
Per
Fill up
minute.
the sinkhole. So
It was really pretty. It was very blue. It was very cold.
61 degrees.
61 degrees. And I
Yeah.
guess it's so deep, like a lot of people will do diving class and diving lessons there and get certified.
They do diving school there.
Diving school. So that was really cool. The people in New Mexico were awesome. We enjoyed our time there. And we ended up going we were thinking to head to Arizona and Utah and then, to Colorado after that. But when we were in New Mexico, it was high 90s and it was hot. And in Arizona, it was 10 degrees hotter than that. So we decided to get into some cooler weather and come back around and do all of the Bryce Canyon and the Arches and the Grand Canyon at another time when it's much cooler, maybe early spring. And so we decided to get into Colorado. And so we went to Durango, Colorado, which it was in the 80s, so it was really nice. The weather was nice. Durango is beautiful. Our campground was the mountains were kind of all around you. It was just Red Rock Mountain. There was a trolley that came to the campground, so we got to go into town and leave our van plugged in, and I took Olivia to the park. We went on a train ride up the mountain.
San Juan National Forest.
I went through San Juan National Forest, and
It's like a five-hour train ride or something.
yeah, it was 2 hours up and 2 hours back. It was beautiful. We were really high up, all the way up the mountain.
Yeah.
Remember that? Wasn't the train fun?
Mm-hmm.
You like that? And
It was so fun.
the campground was nice. They had a pool, really, really bright, beautiful stars at night.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to add to that?
But we're in Nebraska now, so
Well, we went to Colorado Springs after.
We went to Colorado Springs from there. We got to plug in at my friend's house.